landed in San Salvador and it is very hot here. Just got my bottle of water. We're waiting for the other groups to come in from around the country and so on our way to the hotel, it was about a 40-minute drive. All we saw, the houses were tin roofs standing up on wooden sticks with garbage bags and clotheslines with their clothes hanging. And then we get to our hotel and it's a normal hotel and it's a nice hotel and people carry your luggage to the room for you. It's a weird contrast. So this is our first hotel room and it's nice until you look out the window and you're back to reality. Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Today we drove to La Union, El Salvador, which is about 3 hours south of San Salvador, where we flew into. Tomorrow we wake up bright and early to go start our clinic in La Union. During this day, I actually learned some facts about El Salvador. I learned that the murder rate from March 2015 to March 2016, which was the month that my group was there, increased about 117%. The worst areas of the country being San Salvador, La Libertad, and Usulután. I'm working with dentistry and I've been cleaning tools and it's been cool but kind of gross because there's blood everywhere and I look all official because I get to wear this mask. And here's a water bottle of all of the nasty needles that have been in people's mouths today. This is our pile of bleach and water, and then we use this toothbrush to scrub all the blood off. Isn't that nice? After that, we put it in these pressurized boilers and it boils all the germs away. This is my friend Pedro. Say hi, Pedro. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 5. Ah! Oh, Pedro! Throughout the week, there were a bunch of kids at the clinic. They were either kids from the local church, kids who needed medical attention, or kids who just came along with their parents. We had a whole section dedicated just to entertain the kids and teach them about the Bible. They absolutely loved to run around, sing songs, color, and play. These kids were some of the best kids I've ever met. They were absolutely adorable, super sweet, and innocent. And the most amazing thing was to see them find joy in the most simplistic things. The very first place where all of the patients went when they entered the clinic was triage. This was where everyone was first evaluated by the nurses to see what type of medical help they needed. During the entire week, there was also a really cool station set up in triage. A few people from our group brought a portable printer and took pictures of the patients. This was pretty special since not many of them owned physical pictures of themselves. It was really cool to see families get so excited to gather together and take a group picture. This was yet another example of how something so simple meant so much to them. In the day, I had this really cool opportunity to walk around the outside of the walls of the clinic. Our clinic is walled in with barbed wire at the top, so we get off the bus, we walk in the walls, and then at the end of the day, we walk out of the walls back onto the bus. We never really experience what is right outside of the clinic. So today, me and maybe 10 other people walked around the streets surrounding the clinic, and we saw just a lot of poverty. We were lucky enough to be invited into some people's homes, and when we were in their homes, they would just talk to us and tell us about everything that's going on in their lives and what they needed us to pray for, and the good and the bad. And one person, we went into their home and the woman's sister just hurt her knee, and we were praying for that. We met this other woman just randomly on the street, and her son, her 12-year-old son, is sick and in the hospital, and she doesn't have enough money to go and visit him. So we just encouraged her and prayed for her for that. So that was a really cool experience today.
My little dove, I'm afraid I am leaving.
One of the greatest things about the entire week was bonding with all of the translators who helped us communicate with the patients. The translators were high school students from San Salvador, and they spoke better English than most of us Americans. We spent so much time with them throughout the week and became extremely close to them.
Oh, it's recording.
Since we became so close, it was important for us to spend our last night in El Salvador with them. We went to their school and they made us pupusas, which are a really popular food in El Salvador, and we actually got to help. The worst part about the trip was, of course, saying goodbye. It was a really emotional night, and you could tell how much this week really meant to all of us. It's really amazing how close you can become with someone in 1 week. It's something which I didn't realize was possible until that night.
Okay, what makes you happy?
I saw a light shining in each person. The same people that shared devastating stories and had very difficult lives. When people who live in these situations still have happiness and hope, it makes you question how. So, I asked them.
Being with good health and having her daughter. To praise God. God is the only one that makes you happy. Have a good health. Having a good health and having a great faith for God. Having a good health, having a job, and knowing that his family is good. Being with God, being healthy and being with the hand of God. And when he wakes up, like he likes to see the sunrise and also have work.
Luke 12:31 says, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else, and He will give you everything you need." This week, He gave us life, friendship, fun, healing, and most importantly, showed us His light.